listen up on everyone.
Thousands of people are currently watching you on restreams. Even if you don't like me, you can admit my asking for that is actually going to help anything.
I know it's been some time since I did a video on Phil. One, I've been busy with my own life, which has been going great. Pay increase, training new coworkers, etc. Nevertheless, there's still no excuse for the lack of videos, which I do owe you guys. And also, big ups to Broside. That muscle bro has inspired me to get back to it, and he's been giving me a few ideas. Please go and check out his content, great stuff. But that's enough of me talking, let's get right into the video, shall we?
Snort, snort, snort,
Kogan.
drip, snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. I received I'm gay, we're totally gay. A $4.90 tip. Here you go. Someone has made a suggestion. You guys ready for this suggestion? So this is an anonymous $4.90 tipper, first off. Okay. So that makes it the top tip of the day.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Certainly it's going to be something very interesting. Of course, I'm saying that in the most sarcastic way, because we all know any idea Phil wants to do is not going to be good.
Here is what they're suggesting. I'm curious how everyone's going to react to this. I'm going to just read this right now, okay? So everyone watching me on my stream on YouTube, everyone watching me on my stream on Kick, and get this, this is actually a message to the people who are now watching me live restreamed as well. Yes, I'm serious. This is a message to everyone from this tipper. Are you ready? Here we go. Since potentially thousands of people are currently watching you on restreams, would you consider doing a segment that says the following? You like to watch me on other channels, but since I'm creating the content that you watch and obviously you enjoy it, consider supporting me anonymously.
Okay, I let him cook there for a little bit, even though we know he's about to burn the meal. Phil, how about no? I'm not going to send you any money. Secondly, you have me banned on your channel. Anyways, so I can't even chat nor do anything. And lastly, I rather support people such as Broside, Phil, Ashiotomoto, etc. At least with them, we have all kinds of fun.
I understand that you can't use your real name and you can't actually use your identity because in your circles, people will probably make fun of you. But if you legitimately like watching me, even for malicious purposes of making fun of me on a restreamer, please still support my content anonymously.
How about no?
Now, here's the deal. I actually believe that some people do this already, okay? I would guess that a lot of these people who do these anonymous tips, or some of these people who do these tips, oh, say this disgusting name or say this stupid thing. I bet that that's those people. I wouldn't even be shocked at all to hear that it's those people, right? We get tons of anonymous contributions. We get anonymous subs, we get anonymous tips, right? All the time. But very much so, I think those who even restream me would admit, even if you don't like me, you can admit, I don't sit here shilling crap products to my audience and try to get them to buy garbage because I respect them more than that.
Okay, there are a few things to unpack here. Number one, Phil, in your own Kick Chat, you have all types of nasty names, such as your anus to a monkey steaming crap pile. So really, you need to look at that. Number two, you know who the detractors are. I already said their names in the beginning of this video. And lastly, your channel is held up by 1 to 2, 3 dents, such as OIC, Jinx, aka Ryan.
I would much rather sit here and ask directly for contributions and crowdfunding than...
Whoops, how silly of me. I forgot to add music to this. Let's fix that really quickly.
Say, hey, buy a fucking shitty razor or buy overpriced cookies or, you know, buy this stupid jersey or do a food subscription plan. And because of that, I would hope that people understand that and would possibly come by and say, you know, even though necessarily I don't love Phil at all moments, there are times when I like his content, and certainly I like laughing at him with the community. So I want that to continue. So I'm going to support it. And then they would every once in a while become a member.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck.
Or do an anonymous tip.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck.
or gift some subs on Kick, right?
Now, if I give a shit, I might just give a fuck.
Right? Yeah. But here's the thing. Do I
But I don't give a shit, so I don't give a...
necessarily need to go ahead and do that? Think about it. Do I really need to ask out specifically to that audience, hey, please contribute? I think those people who genuinely like the content know who they are, and they're going to come by eventually and maybe do that if they're ever going to. I don't think that my asking for that is actually going to help.
I put that clip in for Phil to understand. I really don't care. Again, I'm not going to give you money. I already said that before. Really, I love making fun of you because 1, you are a locale, 2, you are a scam artist and a very good one at that. However, I would love for your channel to fail. Why? Because you don't do anything to make it better. You suck at gaming. You force your chat to watch you eat food. And if somebody says, hey Phil, your stuff is boring, you're ready to snipe them out of existence. Case in point.
Anything. I don't think that. Wow, I've had a mind-blowing idea. Phil has asked me, someone watching a restream, to contribute, and now because he did, I'm going to go contribute now. I don't think that's going to happen. Here, you ready? We'll give it a shot. This message is directly to everyone watching me on a restream. I know that you probably don't love me.
You're goddamn right.
But you probably get some value in watching my content, whether it's ripping it apart or making fun of me or whatever it is. Please understand that your support allows it to continue. Whether it's for good or bad reasons, whether you actually enjoy it for good reasons or you like making fun of me, the support still keeps it rolling. So please come by right now and support my content with an anonymous tip, or how about this, some subs on Kick, because we have absolutely nothing on Kick this morning. There are a bunch of bums and schlubs over there.
Way to go there, bud. Just throw your Kick chat under the bus. Matter of fact, not just under the bus, drive the sucker in reverse and then run him over again. Phil, you really need to think about this. Most of your Kick chat members are from Kino Casino, supporting you and give you money. So the more shit you talk about them, the more they're going to throw it right back at you.
They're not supporting the content. So maybe you can pick up the slack for that. There you go. Okay. Now let's see what happens. Will tons of fun start rolling in this very moment? Let's find out.
You heard that, guys. Come on, you silly whales. Open your wallets up and give King Roach your money. Phil. Aye, sweet cream on an ice cream sandwich. You'll find any ways to pull more money out of your chat and then some. It is very, very pathetic.
I received a $5 tip. Thank you. Who is this? So this person says, to clarify, restreamers pull numbers and are active watching everything you're live. And I've seen them gift subs, gift money to the host, and so on. Many just chill and actually respond to your opinions on games and events. Most are negative assholes. Some seem to enjoy the community. You enable them to have that because they're piggybacking on you. So as social beings, it's reasonable, in my opinion, to direct their attention every now and then the reality that you enable them to community they so desire and enjoy off of the mother channel. Of course.
Allow me to translate that in simple English. What this person means, those who watch the restreamers actually enjoy the content, as I said before. Because that person who is restreaming Phil does 1,000 times better than what Phil has ever done in the 16 years of him being on YouTube. Matter of fact, I'll say the names again. Raw Phil, Broside, Aishiomoto, hell, I even throw Iviga's name into it. And the other reason why they get the views, the support, and the money is, again, they're making the content fun and entertaining, which is something you lack, Phil. Maybe instead of bitching and begging all the time, you might want to improve your content and your channel to be better. But then again, maybe not.
Of course. Here's the thing, though, all right? So thanks for the $5 tip. I appreciate that. You're right. And what you're saying is very reasonable, okay? And very smart, actually, and intelligent. Like, if you're watching someone make fun of someone, even if you don't like the person, understand that that person must be supported, because if they're not, they will not continue to make the content that you like to make fun of.
Who raised you, yo?
Who raised you?
Who raised you?
So you should every once in a while support it regardless, right? So there you go. But the thing is, what you're saying is intelligent. And I hate to say it, a lot of people who watch something just to crap on it are not intelligent people. Intelligent people are people who have lives, have constructive, positive things going on for themselves and, you know, families, relationships, jobs and careers, hobbies. They don't have time to just sit around and dump on people 24/7.
Oh my goodness. The fact that Phil has the balls to even say that is beyond me. Let me use myself for example. I have a job. I work in the EVS for almost 16 years. April will be 17. I work in a very prestige hospital. And no, I'm not saying that because of Call of Duty. This hospital is that good. They are one of the leaders in finding a cure for cancer. But let's get back on the topic at hand. Also, I do have a life outside of YouTube. I have friends that I do want to get a chance to see on my days off, spend some time and hang out and laugh. Also, I also fish and camp as well. By the way, I don't think about you all the time, Phil. Once I clicked off from watching you, I move on to other things. Hell, I watch other YouTubers play games such as Halo or Destiny 2 as a detox from you. Matter of fact, one other content creator comes to mind, Mokiness, our favorite Scottish woman.
The people who have time to do that are miserable wretches. That's the truth, is that this entire online culture of people who hate watch, the reason they hate watch is because they don't have a good life for themselves. If they did, they wouldn't have to spend time hating on others' lives. So they really don't have that rational level of thought in their heads to say, oh yeah, well, it's common sense to think, I like making fun of Phil. Phil needs support to stay in business. Let me support his business so we can make fun of him more, right? Here's a perfect example. For years, there was this silly meme about me doing push-ups.
Flashback.
I don't know. Big Bane did a super chat and said, I'll give you $200 to do 25 push-ups nonstop. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 25. Here we go. All right. Whew. I did 25 real push-ups on my floor. I actually did. I actually did do them, but there's no way you could see it because I can't aim the camera to look over there. But I actually just did do 25 push-ups. Whew. I did them real fast. I shouldn't have done them that fast. I should have taken my time. Okay. So you better send the $200. He wasn't gonna do it anyways, full of shit. But people think that like I can't do push-ups or something for some reason. I don't know why. I just did it easily. But the problem is like there's no way I can adjust my camera and everything to even turn that way because of the cords and everything. So, whew. Okay. I did it too fast. Now I'm out of breath. Okay, ready to continue? He should pay up. He's probably not going to, but he should pay up. Okay, what does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. I don't even know where it's available. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed, there hasn't been $200 tip. The guy was a liar. I fucking go and do the push-ups and he says, oh, yeah, no, bullshit. You said do the push-ups. I did them. And now you're not going to fucking, you're not going to do it because you're an asshole, basically, You're a liar. You're a dishonest person. It's fucked up. Okay. Big Bane, sorry, that's not how it works. You said do 25 push-ups. I literally immediately hit the floor and did 25 push-ups. And now you're saying, oh, well, I want you to rotate the camera and set it up. Fuck you. No, I mean it. Fuck you. You didn't say any of that at first. You don't get to change criteria after it's already done. That would be like saying, I want you to go do this job for me. Someone immediately does the job and they say, oh, I actually wanted you to do the job with this criteria. Go do it again. No, that's not how it works. We had a verbal agreement. You failed to live up to the agreement, so go fuck yourself. Thanks for the super chat. What a dunce. Anyway, do you really think I was gonna have time to rotate the camera, set it up perfectly to show you? No, I shit all over my floor. I literally just hit the floor, any space I had, and did the push-ups real quick, and I jump right back to continue with the stream. You think this whole stream's gonna be fucking push-up city for you? Do I just drop everything I do for you? Fuck you, fucking asshole. So either you tip $200 or you get the fuck out and don't come back because you're a liar. How about that? Dumbass. I didn't think he was going to pay it anyway. I'm just saying it was just fucking around. But still, he's an asshole. Okay. Always Hot T says that was mean. Damn straight it was fucking mean, because the guy's a dick. The guy's a fucking little limp dick prick. He's gonna come on my stream and try to take control of it by saying I should do push-ups. I immediately do them, which shocks him because he didn't think I was gonna do it. And now he won't pay up because he's a fucking dishonest piece of shit. So he can go fuck himself. He deserves every piece of abuse I'm giving him. He's an asshole. It's right, it's called calling a bluff. The guy's a little limp dick loser. Mega Fuse just did a $20 super chat. Said,
End of flashback.
okay, 2 weeks ago on Smart Guys, PPP and I set this up that I was going to do push-ups, but people needed to support it. You've wanted to see me do push-ups and make fun of me doing push-ups for how many years?
Phil, newsflash, it was that one person who wanted you to do push-ups on stream. Me, along with a few other people, don't care. One, I knew you didn't do that because how fast you was counting. Plus, you admitted on Dumb Guys That Retarded podcast. Secondly, you pretended you was out of breath, which I saw a mile away. You're not fooling anyone.
Okay, here's the truth. For me, it's no big deal. I don't care. I don't care if I can get on this floor and do 20 push-ups or not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even factor into me or my life. If I can do them, great. If I can't, it doesn't matter. I can still do my work. I can still have a fun life. I don't care if I can do push-ups. Only my detractors.
Wait, hold up. He mentions us once again. Here we go.
Care. So we said, hey, let's hit our goal for today and Phil will do the push-ups. Guess what didn't happen? We didn't get any contributions at all for it. Now that's the content they claim they want, right? They've claimed for how many years we want the push-ups because we want to make fun of Phil doing push-ups. But then when it's time to put the money where the mouth is, zero is received. So this is the point. It's not that these people, these hate watchers, right? The reason that they hate watch is to feel better about themselves because they're miserable wretches and embarrassments to humanity.
That's not me actually like insulting them.
Phil, yes, you are insulting us. You've done it in the past, and you're doing it now. You make it seem like we are these evil people to the world. Matter of fact, demons in your little pea brain of yours. I know Duty has a whole country in there, along with Raw Phil having a city in there too. Good lord, you just love retconning every chance you get, bro. Just let it go.
That's me being truthful. People don't watch people to make fun of them unless they have
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
something bad going on in their own life they need to feel better about. People who are busy with positive things don't have time to dump on others 24/7. So in that regard, that's why they're not going to pay to see what they want, because then if you pay, you feel like, oh no, well, I just improved the life of the person who I'm trying to bring down. Look at my health. Come on, man. Oh, fuck. This is impossible. It's literally impossible. I'll never win it. This is the end of the game for me. This is literally the end of the game. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat that. I really don't. I'm not even getting hit anymore. There's things off screen and shit that are hitting me. Like, what the fuck? This really sucks because this is the end of the game, and the end of the game is terrible. This is really one of the worst endings I've seen anyone do. There's no reason to fight 3 of them, and one of them is always 2 levels above you, which means you can't really hurt it, and then it fucking hits you for 2 hit kills. Like, what the fuck? They fucked this up bad. I can't believe it because actually, like I said, as much as I feel that the reviewers were unfair about the game because they said it was a grind, there's no grind here. Even if you grind endlessly here, he's still 2 levels above you. So it's actually not a grind. It's that the end was completely poorly executed. I don't even know how I'm going to beat that. I really don't. I don't know how I'm going to beat that. How am I going to be able to kill that bat and 2 other fucking enemies at the same time, and then it can infinitely resummon the enemies, and I can't accurately freeze it because it's too fucking resistant to elements. I don't know, man. That's pathetic. That's just absolutely pathetic. I don't know. Well, I don't know, because now the thing is, like, I don't even know if I play it again, can I even beat it? Like, I don't even know how to beat that. I think they fucked it up. What I would say is, for those who are still watching the playthrough on YouTube, as few of you as there are, if anyone has any clue what to do to try to beat it, if you leave a comment on the video, let me know. Advice is very much warranted at this point. It sucks that we're like 20 hours or more into the game, and we're at the very end, and now they're doing this to me when I have other games that I want to play way more. Like, this is literally the lingering game I can't beat. It never ends. Like, Jesus Christ. You know, I really hope that I can, that I can figure out something, because right now I have no clue. It scales that guy above you to the point where he's unreasonably powerful and you can't beat him. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. That is asinine. Anyway, guys, well, that's it for tonight's Gotham Knights. Hopefully next time I can beat him and we'll give it a shot. If I play it one more time and I have trouble, I'm just not going to care. Seriously, like, it sucks because I play through the whole game and I like it, and it's like, now you get to the end, you're like, what the fuck did they do here? And I know people want other stuff rather than this, so. You kind of see what I'm saying here? Like, they need to degrade someone to feel better about themselves, so if they supported that person, they would feel like they're improving the person they're trying to degrade.
Wrong, Phil. I put that clip in there to prove a point. You scam your chat out of a game, not because the game was so hard, but you was mad that you only made 26 in tips at that time. You even said if you can't beat it, then you're not going to play it again. Your chat asked you to play that game.
At least that's my take, right? Maybe I'm wrong. But the funny part is, some people actually do come by after some time and be like, you know, Phil, out of all that hate watching and all the crap, I'm sorry for it. And I just want to let you know, I'm moving forward positively. Either I'm not going to watch you at all anymore, or I've actually started watching you positively on your own raw content, and I've become a fan.
What?
I'm not watching the regurgitation, the restreamer, the hater. I'm actually coming by and becoming a viewer of yours now that's going to hang out and support you.
What?
That's happened. I get those kind of messages quite frequently. I'd say probably.
I know that was a little overkill there, but I want to have some fun. Anyways, look here. Listen, Jim Jones wannabe. Whoever said this, I want to see receipts. I don't want to hear word of mouth. Oh, no. I want to see actual proof of said person. And it's not that hard to blacken out the actual name, the email. All you have to do is show their YouTube name and their body of work they have written in the email. It's not that hard.
A couple times a month, I'll get someone who reaches out to me via private means and says, just so you know, I used to be one of these really dedicated haters, but now I've seen the error of my ways. I think that it's stupid, and I'm going to move forward, positively. Well, right. Cracker Jack says kind of like a bully in school. Exactly. Remember I told you the story?
I'm gonna call bullshit on that, Phil. So far, yet to see any detractor do such thing. At most, some have stopped watching you not because they feel sorry for you, but they found your content rather boring. So don't even try to spin this around and make it seem like you helped them change their ways. Matter of fact, some have moved on to making fun of other locales such as Boogie or Wings or Scott Cheetos.
When I was in high school, I was bullied by this guy, all right? And then years later, like I think I was either in like my late years of going to university, whatever. I was like in my early 20s. The guy actually reached out to me online and personally apologized to me for being a bully in high school. And I was like, just so you know, I appreciate it, but you didn't have to, because I don't really care. It didn't really bother me. You know what I mean? But that was nice. But that's what I mean. These people are essentially anonymous bullies. And the reason they do it is because they need to feel better about themselves because
This guy stinks!
they're miserable wretches. So in a way, you got to feel bad for those people, because imagine if your whole life was just dumping on someone. That's all you did all day. Like, what constructive things? That's your life you're wasting. Do you understand that? Like, you're literally wasting your entire life away.
Oh boy. Phil, I'm not wasting anything away. All I'm doing is making fun of you. This is where I'm starting to get a little bit irked, because right now you're looping the same thing over and over. Not only that, but your little sad story about how you was bullied back in school, I don't believe you. Unless you have receipts of said person, you literally pull that out of your ass, like you normally do.
And one day you're going to die. And you're going to say, oh shit, I spent years of my life sitting around with a community of nut jobs, dumping on someone on the internet, when I could have done things for myself that would have improved my own life situation. Instead of living in a shitty small place in squalor, I could have went out and I could have got a job. I could have worked my ass off. I could have had a relationship with a significant other. I could have made amends with my friends and family members and went out and had a good time. But instead, I was at home watching other people make fun of Dark Side Phil.
Thank you for trying to spin the pig nose again on death, even though this is not working on me nor anybody else, you fucking idiot. Again, I'm not going to repeat myself. Actually, you know what? Let me say it in this sense. There are many detractors and non-detractors who have jobs outside of this, girlfriends, boyfriends, wives, husbands, etc. They also spend time with their family and friends. And guess what? When they are on YouTube, either making fun of you doing other things, this is a hobby they have fun with. The only person who does not have a life, nor a job, nor does not see his family, nor does have any friends, is you, Phil. Good Lord, with your stupidity mixed with your arrogance, it gets on my damn nerves. But then you know what? Vanguard, calm down, calm down. Remember, we're just making fun of a pig roach here. Relax.
Who's the real loser in this situation? The guy who's living large, having a great life, enjoying his content, enjoying his time with his viewers, and making bank doing it, and just, having positivity and fun? Or the person who's on the other end of it, who all you can do is try to bring me down and fail every single day? And then your life is going to be the one that's squandered, not mine. I'm enjoying my life. Every day that I'm on this stream, I'm having a great time. Obviously not you. So, I mean, again, it's all about kind of like self-awareness. People who are self-aware, you get to that certain age or that certain level of maturity in your life, and you realize some certain things, right?
Glug, 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 glug. On that chin water, I'm sure it's mighty tasty. I find what you just said there rather funny. You enjoy life? Please, Phil, please. In my other videos and others, we have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that you do not enjoy this. The only time you are happy is when you have made $150 per stream. Ladies and gentlemen, not per day, not per week, not per month, per stream. And he streams twice a day.
You know what it really is? If you get to a certain age, here's the truth. All right, here's some real talk from Phil Burnell, not Dark Side Phil, but here's some real talk from Phil Burnell right now. At one point in your life, you're going to get old enough where people around you, sadly, are going to start to get sick and pass away. It happened to me probably around the early 2010s when some of my family members started to get ill with cancer and things like that and pass away.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
And when that happened, all of a sudden, reality smacked me right in the face. I'm not invincible. I'm not immortal. I'm going to get older. I'm going to die. I have limited time on this planet, and I need to start making the best of it instead of just saying, fuck it all, it's all meaningless, and squandering it all.
Okay, normally I don't disrespect the dead, and I know that was cold when I put that little clip in there. But when it comes to Phil, he's the exception to the rule on the account of he's done the exact same thing. And you are right, Phil. You are getting older, much older than you think, because you're not doing a great job of taking care of your own body. Also, you are immortal, just like all of us. But allow me to quote a perfect line from one of my favorite movies. Death comes to us all, Pig Roach, but something much worse is coming for you. For when you die, it will be without honor. If you know what line that comes from, please comment down on which line that movie comes from.
And when that happened, okay, things changed for me. I started to realize it's time to stop being a negative, toxic jerk and instead trying to spread positivity amongst the people who I have interactions with. I changed my attitude in the Street Fighter community and started becoming a positive tournament organizer. I stopped being a toxic jerk who crapped on every piece of gameplay I ever did, but instead wanted to make positive, fun, interactive streams with my viewing audience.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong.
And this happens as you get older. But I feel like there are some people who never get that moment of self-awareness and awakening where they feel the human condition for the first time. Some people never get it because they're living in this isolated bubble where they actually think that like there's fucking a special snowflake and you know what I mean? Oh, I'm never going to die. Nothing's ever, ever going to happen. I could sit here for endless hours.
I was going to say something there, but even his own stream was saying, Phil, why the fuck you lying with all that bullshit coming out of your mouth?
I could sit here help of other people around me. Instead, what I did is I just brought people down. I hated on people. I crapped on people. I think there was a blip in my internet. I should be okay. I'll wait a second. People are saying it's buffering. I should be back. It looked like there was a tiny blip in my internet. It went zoop and came right back. Are we back now? Okay, good. We're back. Yeah, I don't know. It just went zoop and right back. My internet went like red, green, just like that.
Yeah, we all have internet issues, Phil. Move on to the next topic because I really don't care about your net problems. Unless you're about to have another rant of how Verizon's being a detractor again.
So anyway, so yeah, that's it. Anyway, I think, so yeah, that's it. And I think you need to reach that level. I think what happens is it'll happen to everyone. Like everyone's going to get to that point in their life. For me, it was about, well, the first realization I had was in my late 20s, all right, when I realized that when I stopped trolling in the Street Fighter community and instead tried to do positive things like run tournaments and stuff, that I was feeling much better about myself and everyone liked me, as opposed to previous to then everyone hated my guts and wanted to beat my ass. And I was like, oh yeah.
That's because you came to the event full of piss and vinegar, thinking you're this tough guy, this macho man, until Jaha G-checked you into next week. Matter of fact, speaking of Street Fighter, it is not a secret that you was average to slightly above average back then as you are to now. And now that I'm thinking about it, there is no reason to put those clips into this video again because, well, I've done a pretty good job of beating that horse into the ground, so to speak.
Yeah. In conversation, rather than it just being about me making content and talking about games, it became about us having a social experience. And when we started doing that, I had this big realization that instead of just being a negative jerk all day, every day, I wanted to spread positivity and I wanted to make an impact on people that mattered. And so I changed my content for the better. I changed my commentary.
Flashback.
You know, by the way, how about this? I don't know what the fuck idiots are talking about with memes and shit. Oh, it's like, he's just like me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't follow your dumb fucking memes. So take your meme and shove it up your fucking ass, because I have the ability to make an observation that's factually fucking based. Oh. Just because I'm Darkside Phil doesn't mean I get to ignore fucking facts that the characters in this game are going through what I go through on a daily fucking basis. Shut the fuck up. Holy fucking shit. And relax. Some people just can't control themselves. I'm not taking your shit. I don't care who the fuck it is. There's people in the chat right now. Oh, he's doing a meme. Oh, this is cringe. Shut the fuck up and eat it. Eat it. Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon so you can eat shit out of my fucking. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am, I can't say a factual observation. It's a fucking fact that the characters in that game are going through what I have factually gone through on a daily fucking basis for years. So shut the fuck up. I am not putting up with any of this shit ever again. You're going to tell me I can't make a factual observation? How about you kiss my and I'm fucking pissed about it. Because I see this shit. Oh, he can't say that. Oh, yeah? I can't say a fact? What fucking world do we live in that I can't say a fucking fact, you bitch? Enough is enough with this shit. Yeah, King be cruel. King be bitch. You're gonna say dumb shit like that in the fucking chat. And everyone else who said that too. Because people in the comments, all my haters saying it.
End of flashback.
I changed my style of playing games, right? Everything changed. Take a look. When I became a full-time streamer in 2017, how different my content became moving forward after that, since compared to before that. And you know, a lot of people will say, well, everything before that was the golden era. I get that. That was my formative years when I was at my biggest popularity. But I like who I am and what I do today way more than what I did back then. And I would never want to go back to that, all right? So I feel like these people who hate watch, right now, they're at a time in their lives when they're miserable. They're probably younger. They probably don't understand that what they're doing is harmful, not only to me and my community, but harmful to their own self.
Okay, there's so much things to unpack here. Bill, first and foremost, golden era? Please, if you mean by being that same jerk you was back then, you are still that same person now. You actually love being the same person. I already showed that with a couple clips in this video so far. Secondly, no, me and many other people who have covered you are not miserable. We are very happy. I already said this earlier in this vid. I'm not going to repeat myself again because you love looping the same thing over and over. Also, most of them are in your age bracket or a little bit younger. And actually, before I even continue, I want to explain to how this is harmful to us, because I would love to hear this lie again.
Right? They're actually wasting their own time on this planet when they could be doing positive, fun things. They could be part of a positive community where everyone hangs out and supports each other, and they actually contribute to the streams, and then I'm able to upgrade my setup and do more stuff and buy more games and do new things. As opposed to, I sit on someone else's stream who illegally steals his content and is actively trying to take away views and money. Guys, listen to me. If there was no illegal restreaming, I would have over 1,000 viewers on my stream right now. You know that, right? Every stream, Kick would probably have hundreds. YouTube would have thousands.
Hello, anybody home?
Phil. Alright, for one last time, because I hate repeating myself, no, I am not going to support you. 1, you have me blocked on both YouTube and Kick. And 2, I would rather support the restreamer because they are much better than you. I do not know how many times I have to say this. By the way, you would rather have all the restreamers Thanos snap out of existence.
And think, if I had that level of views and support, instead of that level of people who just clowned on me all day, what we could do. We could have reach, we could actually have impact, we could have videos that people cared about and people would listen to, you know? It would be a very different thing. And I used to have that power until the— I don't know how to dodge that. How do I dodge her from knocking me off? I press jump. I'm getting pissed with this fucking shit. I press fucking jump. I'm fucking rotating. I'm rotating now. I won't even rotate the fucking controller to throw the rock back. I'm gonna smash this fucking thing. So guys, thank you so far. Another 2 hours coming of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Great progress in this first hour. And I appreciate you guys chilling. I like talking with you guys while I play. Remember, the best way to support my streams the next couple of weeks is gonna be tips. I have to afford all these new games coming out. And I just found out this morning that when I get paid by YouTube, it's going to be delayed several days. And I'm going to have to find a way to pay bills that normally I would pay with my YouTube payment. So right now, tipping would help tremendously. So if you like the content today, I appreciate any contributions. I really do. But tipping, please, if you can. And thanks so very much to those who have. And let's continue now with 2 more hours, shall we? The internet turned me into a negative meme for a decade. And it's sad that these people can't bust out of that trap, that prison, that mold that they're stuck in, to realize that if they just looked big picture and understood the human condition, they would realize what a waste they are to this planet. Because none of them sitting there doing that are helping anyone. They could be helping themselves and others, but instead it's just waste.
And that's where you're very wrong, Phil. Again, I'm going to use me for example. I am helping out the community by using Snort Hogan's video and giving my 2 cents on you, but at the same exact time, I'm giving a shout out to Snort Hogan. Please check out his channel and check out his vids. See how easy that is? I'm literally helping him out. At the same time, if there was Duty Streams video, I'll do the same thing for them. So again, try a little harder and do proper research, dummy, and leave Twitter alone.
It's sad. And again, I've been there. I've absolutely positively been there. So anyway, yeah, it's, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you know, it's funny because you take a look at like a show like Smart Guys, right? Where we are actively trying to do fun segments and fun things with the content that people would want to see. But you notice that there's no support for it because these people are so ingrained and brainwashed to think I have to watch this content on an illegal restreamer and not support Phil.
Alright, it's now getting to the point where he's just constantly looping and looping. I'm going to give this video a few more minutes. If he doesn't say anything else interesting, then I might end it early. And again, it's not to Snort Hogan's fault, it's just that Phil has a very bad habit of looping the same thing over and over. It's getting very repetitive.
Even though supporting Phil would actually keep the content coming that they want. They don't get that because they've been brainwashed because people manipulate them. People like these restreamers literally are manipulating their audiences on a daily basis to be a cult-like mentality of hate towards me so that their gravy train keeps coming in. You notice they're all monetized. You notice they all accept contributions. They're not doing it because they feel like this is a true crusade or good thing that they're doing. They're doing it for the money.
Okay, allow me to nip this in the bud. Some of us don't make a dime off this. And for those who do make a little bit of pocket change out of this, it's not that much. And I just love how you try to pocket watch those people that do make a little scratch out of this, while at the same time begging for more money. Matter of fact, Lately, your begging has been reaching Super Saiyan God levels for the past, actually now, 2 months almost. So again, Phil, try a little harder.
That's why, you know what I mean? That's it. They're just fucking grifters. They're a bunch of schlubs. And one day the gravy train's gonna end. Whether it's via the law, whether it's via YouTube rules changing, whatever it's gonna be, it ain't gonna last forever. But they're gonna grift until then. So it's really sad that there are thousands of people out there that could be potential positive people in this community, but instead they're just sitting there in a cult that literally helps no one but the grifters.
Well, look who's talking. Phil, look at your own chat there, mister. A decent amount of you didn't agree with any bullshit takes that come out of your mouth. Example, you are still complaining about Baldur's Gate 3, which you claim almost killed your business when that game brought you a decent amount of money. And I can't remember the exact amount. I do know it's well over $1,000 in total or more. But that game did so well for you. And also, by the way, I'm calling out OIC. Yeah, you, mister, you little stupid hashtag takes. You think I forgot what you said the last time? Do me a great favor. Go fly a kite, you yellow wing helmet goblin.
Okay. So Mulciber says, I'm one of those people. I met you through a mirror channel. Very toxic and vicious people there. I can understand that they don't like or they even hate you, but why hate and attack people that support you? They know nothing about those supporters. Some are even young people, and cheers. Those closeted fans out there who can't man up and admit to themselves that they actually enjoy one streamer or the other and must lie even to themselves. You will forever live at the shadow of what other people think of you. Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
We're getting some insightful stuff. Some insightful stuff on today's stream, man. That was well said. Well said. Mulciber, good one. And then we got a $5 tip here.
Phil, we all know you wrote that nonsense into yourself. You've done this trick before, far too many times. Try something else to convince me otherwise.
So let's see here. Okay, this is the same person who had made the suggestion about appealing to those hate watching on restreams. Okay, it's a $5 tip. And they said, I get where you're coming from. I thought you might appreciate the insight into other communities that revolve around you and actively watch you. And they have dedicated viewership. And I'd be sad to find out if 100% of them are haters. But like you said, probably at least a few percent of people are just hanging around because of you in their communities. Maybe that's because they can be unhinged, but actually appreciate and support even every month. So that's positive. Thank you and have a nice stream. Yeah. Oh, like I said, I legitimately get contacted, all right, by people who say, I used to be a part of that community, and then I took a step back. Like a lot of them actually say things like, it took a friend or a family member who found out that I was a part of that community and watched.
Oh, really? Then give me names, Phil. I actually want some legit names. And no, I'm not going to include Iron Chef Sakai in this one. That dummy, we never wanted. You can take that dent back. But please continue on this BS tape.
A restream and literally said to me, what on earth are you doing with your life? This is like really messed up toxic stuff you're participating in. And you've got to fix this because you're going down a really bad path in your life. I've had people outright say it's almost like an intervention, but now they've seen the error of their ways and they're sorry. And some people do eventually become, actual active fans and viewers. And some are like, I've just decided to move on with my life, but I wanted to apologize. And I appreciate that. I really do. But it's crazy. I mean, no lie. Those communities are like cults. They've become 100% regurgitation. Here's what you do, right?
Why am I not surprised? Not a single name brought up. I knew he was lying. That's why I let him talk a little bit longer, just to see what he was going to say. See, he fails to realize this is why me and many others don't believe him, because he cannot back up his claims. All of his sources he just loves to make up on the fly, and even still then, it's usually half-baked.
Go to one of those restreams and watch whenever a meme appears. I do something that is a negative meme and watch how literally every person on the stream becomes a fucking parrot or a sheep, and they're all repeating it, and it's like they're completely programmed to react in that way. It's fucked. It's legit fucked. Like, whoa. There's like 1,000 people on this stream and they're all crazy. They've all been programmed to react to that when it happens. Like, what on earth? Like, what is that? That's not normal human reaction and behavior. It's fucked. It's like you've been programmed and sensitized to react that way to that thing.
Alright, Phil. Right now you're back to looping again. Do you have anything else other than trying to harp on this? Because I already nipped this in the bud a few minutes ago.
Even when the memes don't make sense. Because there's memes they've made about me that legit are not factually true about anything, but they have repeated them to the point where now it's like we must respond this way when we see or hear this thing. It's like I must respond to the stimuli because I'm programmed that way, even though it doesn't make sense that you're doing it. Did you ever see like the stories of people who've actually been programmed, brainwashed, and all of a sudden they'll react to something and they don't know why because they were brainwashed to react to it? That's how these people are, but they don't get it. And they don't understand that the people who brainwash them are profiting on them every single moment. They're getting ad revenue. They're doing super chats. They're throwing the money. It's a cultish mental conditioning. They don't get
it. Once again, Phil, pocket watching like you always do once again. Are you that jealous because somebody's making a little bit of cheese, making fun of you? Then do something. Otherwise, shut up and go get a job. Hell, monthly you bring about 7K. That's more than most of us even make within 2 paychecks. Yet you're this butthurt of somebody making, again, a little bit of cheese? Dude, go smoke some weed for crying out loud. Actually, wait, no, I take that back. Don't do that because that might make you even more insane.
Okay. Like I said, I think we're gonna wrap it up now. I have an anonymous dollar tip. That's it. Just an anonymous dollar tip just came in. Whoever that was, thank you. No message attached to that one.
Oh wait, hold on. He's getting big. Hold on, I got the right one for this one.
Remember, if anyone today does want to tip me, maybe you're a newcomer, be sure to include a message and the name you want to be addressed by in the body of the tip when you send it. I don't see any of that information if you just send me the tip. So, for example, that dollar tipper may have wanted to say something but didn't know that, so please do that. All right, guys, thank you. 72 bucks of support. All right, I greatly appreciate that. So we're pretty much halfway to our goal. So we're going to end the show. We're going to swap over, and it's time for Dark Souls today. Please support the Dark Souls portion of this stream. Please, let's hit the goal today. Let's get to 93, and let's keep it moving so we can do this marathon on Friday. All right? Well, I want to do a fun marathon. I want to entertain you with a variety of games. You know, I want to drink and be buzzed for you because you guys find it funny when I'm buzzed and I try to play games. Particularly, this marathon will be better when buzzed because it's a variety of stuff. It's not just me playing Mega Man this time. It's like different stuff, right? So,
please support the stream, all right, if you can. Thank you for a great episode of the Level 1 podcast, all right? I will tough through my gameplay portion of the stream with this neck pain. It is really back and neck pain, but it hurts, man. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right, everyone. Thank you so very much. I hope that you enjoyed the show. I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is, it's dumb kids.
Finally, we made it to the end of the video. My, oh my, Phil. Ladies and gentlemen, what have we learned today? We learned that Phil finds ways to pretty much lie about everything, retcon, and now he's getting to the point where he's so desperate and trying to make money that he's even begging us detractors to anonymously give him money, which we all know that's never gonna happen. But goodness gracious, again, big ups to Snort Hogan for this video, and big ups to anybody else who covers Phil doing the non-commentary, which by the way, I will be start doing. I should have a non-commentary videos dropping by tomorrow, no later than the afternoon time. But anyways, guys and gals, that'll be it for this video. Stay tuned, I got some more coming, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.